How's it going? It's Ethan here at eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the CURT Roof Mounted Cargo Basket and how it fits on our 2021 Volkswagen Atlas. With the Atlas we have a decent amount of storage in the back, but maybe you're going somewhere more long distance and you need more room. Maybe you just have some larger, bulkier, or messier items you'd rather get up on the roof than leave inside your vehicle. This is a great way to do that. So let's check out a little bit more about how it works. This isn't the largest basket in the world, coming in at 41.5 inches long, 37 inches wide, and it's going to be 4 inches deep on the inside. So there is plenty of room for you to get your items stacked up against the rails, and there's plenty of spots to go around, including the top and the bottom rails, as well as on the side for you to put straps down, which we definitely would recommend doing to keep your gear secure. There's also nets or bags if you want a little bit of extra security. Also, the carrier is able to support 150 pounds worth of stuff, keeping in mind that your crossbars, the feet, and your roof all have different weight ratings, and each of those weighs something, so that's all going to add up. Make sure you know what the lowest rated component is out of your system, and go by that just to be safe. On the front here, there is this nice metal fairing, so you're putting something up on your roof, and it's going to generate a good amount of wind noise and drag, kind of the nature of the beast with these, especially when you start stacking things up. So this fairing is here just to be a little bit of a break or a buffer through that and maybe cut down on some of that a little bit, but you're definitely still going to know it's there. Just nice that this is here to try to minimize that a little bit. How the basket clamps onto our crossbars is with this sort of padded U-bolt that threads up to these hand knobs here at the top. So it's not my favorite install process. It is a few pieces that you're going to have to remember to keep and store somewhere when you're moving this basket on and off. Also, we see here at the top here that these bolts do protrude a little bit. So if you have some kind of plastic or cloth or canvas bags or something, those are going to be subject to rubbing up against that and potentially tearing. A lot of different options have it so that those are covered, or if you have some kind of padding. So it's unfortunate that these are just kind of exposed and could potentially damage your things. They have a pretty good hold here on our arrow bars though, and they'll work mostly well with those arrow or elliptical bars, but they'll work with round, square, or factory crossbars too. Just keeping in mind that you will have to remember to bring everything, and it's going to take you a little bit of time to set them up. As far as the overall fit on our Atlas, I think it's really nice. The width is pretty good. It stays inside our rails. I can have it in the middle like we have here on our 53-inch crossbars, and we can access our things from either side. One thing about this that we don't necessarily love is that the clamps can only go so many distances, so they can't accommodate a bunch of different crossbar spreads. But if we want to, we can accommodate a sun or moon roof if we want, because the Atlas does have these rails that go all the way down. So although we can't really adjust that much on the carrier itself, we can adjust for that a little bit to get, again, visibility from our sun or moon roof, or if we need access to the hatch, we can too. If you want a little bit more space, this basket does have a 21-inch extension piece that we can add on to get a little bit more out of that, but then you're going to be losing some space on your roof for the things I just talked about. But it is a nice feature that it's available if you want a little bit more room. The box is made of a durable steel construction with a nice black powder coat finish, so it's going to hold up pretty well against rust and the elements, especially when you're getting it up on your roof and driving it, where you need it to go. So powder coat finish is going to be nice, and it's going to make it usable for longer periods of time. Overall, I am a fan of this roof basket. I like that you can add on that extension piece if you want to, if you need a little bit more storage. I like that it's still lightweight, but it's still steel with that durable powder coat construction. The metal fairing up front is nice. We've had some other baskets that have had that plastic fairing at the front. It makes it a little bit more difficult to store, and those are prone to breaking very easily, so that metal one is definitely going to stick around for a lot longer. That being said, here at eTrailer we have tons of different size and shape options for baskets, or if you want to look into a roof box, you can too. Those are typically longer and they close up, so your gear is going to be safe and secure from the elements up there. But if you do like the CURT rooftop mounted cargo basket, I think it's still a really great choice. This again was just a quick look at how it fits on our 2021 Volkswagen Atlas.